Ma'am, as you talked about facing the COVID challenge, so ma'am, what were the other challenges or obstacles that you've encountered while building your business?
Everything was challenging. Sonny, so I mentioned when we started, like little barcode was a challenge. Okay, then major challenge was how to change mindsets. People were not used to renting in India. And then I always used to think that, remember when Uber and Ola came, what happened then? You guys must be like really young then, I'm sure. Do you remember what happened when Uber came? How did they start their market? You remember? You know, in
No,
fact, you don't remember, but do you know?
no,
So you
no,
know what
ma'am.
happened? They used to do. Uber used to send you a Mercedes to for a 5-10 kilometer ride in 50 rupees. Okay, so Indians started to use Uber as a service, not literally for a cab ride, but for a Mercedes ride. So that's how they started. Like, this was one of the things that they did. And initially we were like, we understood that, market is good. Okay, market is there, but how to break that stereotype of rentals and all of those consumer mindset change. Okay, so obviously when you are in such a business where it involves like a consumer mindset change, like Uber, Ola, taxis. I remember like 10, 12, 15 years ago, I was talking to my father about this, and he's like, Acha, cab kaun use karega? I don't have my own car. And he's like, he's a regular Uber user now. He's like, I don't want the hassle of a car driver where I'll just take the car and go wherever I go. And I don't need that hassle of a person hanging around, etc. So things have really, really changed. And our parents are using such services. So similarly, uh, I'm talking about long ago, like, I'm talking about 2015 when I started. Things were really different then. Today, the millennials think very differently. 8 years ago, my customer was the aspirational class that they are renting just for the financial reasons that, I can't afford to buy, so I'm renting. 8 years ago, 8 years ago, when I started this business, my own friends, my own family, cousins, friends, they were like, my God, fantastic business, sustainability, what an idea. But nobody was taking the service. Like, no, we will to buy. Today, things have drastically changed. The world has changed since then. Today, you guys, like millennials, they basically, it's not about money only. It's about, it's not about affordability only. It's about the ease of it. Like, a youngster today, uh, today they're renting it. They have the money to go and throw in a bar, go have some drinks, spend 10,000 rupees, but they don't want to hoard things. So this is the mindset which has changed. So today my user is the millennial. It's not the aspirational class anymore. It's the millennial. Money is there, but they still don't think it's wise to waste the money. Thinking, if I talk about like, and plus also it's not the millennial thinking, but even the elders have changed. If I talk about like a mother daughter who's walked inside a store, that if I talk about their mindsets, daughter is thinking, I'll save this 80,000, 50,000, and I'll, spend this money on my experience. I'll go to a better place for a honeymoon. I'll visit a country. The mother is thinking that, I would rather spend money on gold or an FD for my daughter rather than, burning on an outfit. So that's how things have changed. And as I mentioned that, our user has, basically, it's just that thinking has changed. It's pay per use. You take something, use it, and then you want to get rid of it. You don't want to keep it, you don't want to store it, you don't want all of those things. And trends, that has changed. Most important today, when celebrities and influencers talk about it, so it becomes very cool. Alia Bhatt is talking about rental sustainability. Sara Ali Khan wore a lehenga, said it's rental. And Sonam Kapoor on Karan Johar's show just said it out loud. She said, "हम पागल थोड़ी हैं, हम जो इतने expensive कपड़े खरीदेंगे. All our clothes are borrowed." That's what she said. So when young celebrities come and make such a statement, it really influences people, I feel.
Yes, ma'am, definitely.
Definitely, ma'am. So, as we have come to the closure of the interview, so, ma'am, what final advice or tips would you give to the entrepreneurs who are currently struggling with their businesses, while financially or through their operational work?
So, most important, I would say that you need to start, commence a business, and make sure that you earn money. So long are the idea gone are the ideas where people get funded on just ideas, etc. Make sure you earn profits. COVID also impacted us, and then you were like literally thrown out there, and we had to fend ourselves. So the P&L became automatically better because कुछ option ही नहीं था कि मतलब या तो business बंद करो या फिर पैसे कमाओ and make the P&L better. पैसे तो हम पहले भी कमा रहे थे, but don't lose money. And of course, this cannot be like a standard statement for everybody, because every product is different. Like Flyrobe, when it started, as I mentioned, consumer mindset change business. So a lot of money had to go in marketing and advertising. It wasn't a waste of money. We spent about 80 crores was just spent on making users aware of the service. So then you see the PNL was like really bullshit. Okay, so much money is going on marketing, and then your incoming is so less, because that was the need of the hour then. So either have a plan that you have an investor with you and you have this plan to burn already. Otherwise, do not, get into. And plus, things have also changed now. Most of the investor circle that I see, unless it's a product which is very climate related, environment related, like a very specific kind of product, your normal business has to make money. If you're doing something, a standard business, it needs to make money. You have to have paying clients. You should be taking investments, funding, etc., for growing the business, but not for surviving. That's what I feel. Your unit economics need to be brilliant from day one.
Thank you, ma'am, for sharing your advices and experiences with us today. Your journey as a startup founder is both inspiring and informative, and we greatly appreciate your openness in discussing these challenges and successes you've encountered. So, ma'am, on the behalf of Markoknow, I would like to express our gratitude for being such a fantastic guest. We look forward to sharing this interview with the audience, and we believe it will serve as a source of inspiration and guidance for many. Thank you once again, ma'am, for joining with us today.
Thank you so much, Sohani. It was a pleasure talking to you guys.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you, ma'am.
Thanks, Ashlesha.
Thank you.
Okay, bye bye. Have a good evening.
Thank you,
Bye,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Bye bye.